What's going on, guys? Hope everybody is doing good, man. This is like the second time's the charm, but we're going to do it today, doing the brand studio video. Hopefully everything sticks with the stream. I had to cut X and Instagram, and I'm hoping that this ends up fixing it. Hope everybody is doing good, man. This is like the second time's the charm, but we're going to do it today, doing the brand studio. All right, hopefully everything's coming through loud and clear for you guys. Let me know if it's not. Let me know if you guys have any interruptions or anything that is going wrong. This is a challenge, man, live streaming, but we are figuring it out, and I appreciate each and every one of your guys' patience while we do. But let's get it done, guys. We are going to be doing it. As I was saying, if you guys saw earlier in the live, we're going to be doing the brand studio interview, showing you guys start to finish how it all works. So let's get into it. Let's get everything rolling for today. If you are new, I'm already getting started in the beta.trydesigngen.com. I'm going to be filming a video for the DesignGen YouTube channel while I'm doing this live stream. So we're going to be doing this on the kind of like on the whim with the live stream for the video. Seems to be good so far. I appreciate it, Don. Thanks for hanging in there, and everything looks and sounds good so far. All right, let's get started then today. If you guys are new, we're going to be going over the brand studio interview process in this video today, where you can actually take your idea in your head, whether that be for your business, for your established business, whatever it is. If you have a business and you're looking to actually take what you have in your head to pen and paper and get that all written down so that you can use it in your future generations, whether that be for things like Creative Studio, your social media posts, your ads, your emails, whatever it is, stuff on your website, or even designs that you're going to sell on Etsy, your marketplace, anything that even revolves your brand is going to be generated in the style and format that is consistent with it. So if you guys are new, this is the DesignGen beta. And if you are on the beta.trydesigngen.com page, you'll be on the new kind of UI where you can see the main 4 tools down here at the bottom. We have Creative Studio, which is the kind of thing that I was talking about for your social media and your ads. We'll get into that in a later video. T-shirt designer, and then for what we're going to be going over today, the brand studio. This is where we want to focus, but there's also image studio as well if you want to do any like background removal, vectorize, that kind of a stuff. That's where that is all found. So brand studio, let's hop in here. The nice thing about brand studio in DesignGen is that you don't have to be limited to a certain number of brands. When you're in here, you can create as many different brands for as many different styles, kind of like variations, themes, whatever it is that you want to do. You're not limited to the number of brands that you can do. So create as many of different ones as you want, experiment and play with them to kind of get exactly what it is that you're looking for. I mean, look what we have here. We have almost 3 different brands just for AMS, and that's going to be one that I use primarily for the stuff that I post to our social media on the AMS one, and then Mick has her own for the stuff that she posts to her Instagram, her social media. So we kind of have a little bit of a different style. She has a little bit more pink vibes, and then the ones that I have on the AMS one are kind of more industrial. So all of that to say, don't feel limited by the number of brands. Create a bunch of them, experiment, and play with them to get what works. So I'm going to go up to the top and click Create Brand. And here we get 2 different options that we can start with. If you're just in a hurry and you want to get this done, the basic setup allows you to just pop your website in. It'll go through, look through all of your different pages on your site. And then that's going to allow you to kind of just get everything that you have on your website put into your brand. Really good if you're already an established business, an established brand, and you want to kind of just take that knowledge and make it so that all of your stuff is generated with that. That's a good way to get started. But I would still recommend the guided walkthrough for almost everybody, because it really is useful. And I think one of the viewers in the chat said that it's useful because it asks questions that they otherwise might not have thought of, and it was just a helpful experience for them to kind of get everything that they had into one central place and kind of think about things from a different perspective. So the guided walkthrough, if you do have the time, I would really recommend that one for everyone. So getting started, we're gonna get everything going. Let me get my headphone so that I can actually hear it with you guys. And then we should be getting in here just a second. I've been waiting for you to do this. I love Brand Studio. It's amazing, especially love how it really makes about you think about your business and your goals and the direction you want to take it. Heck yeah, man. That's what I like to hear. Hashtag girl power. All right. All right. Hopefully this all works and you guys will be able to hear and I will be able to hear. But let's see what we got going on. So before we do get started, if you have a website already and you want to pop that in, feel free to drop that in right here. I'm going to throw in the trydesigngen.com website. And then if you have any references like a Pinterest board, a website, some stuff that you already posted on your Instagram, whatever it is, a picture, drop that in there. The more the merrier. A logo, anything that you have. This is going to be used as context before you get started. So it's going to be something that if you have it, put it in there. Let's get started though, guys. Here we go. Let's see if everything all works and you guys can hear me. I can hear it. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here and I can hear you loud and clear. We left off just as you were about to share what your brand is all about. Take your time. What's the core of your brand?
All right, hang on just a second. Let's get started though, guys. Here we go. Let's see if everything
Sure.
all works. You guys can hear me. I can hear it. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, you guys can hear it loud and clear. Let's get going. All right. So this is the actual Brand Studio interviewer. And what you guys are about to see me do here is go through the process where I talk back and forth with the brand interviewer. And she actually asks me questions and we go through the process of refining and getting everything that's in my head to my brand. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you there?
I'm right.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here and I can hear you perfectly. Let's pick up where we left off. What's the core idea of your brand?
So we are a AI design platform. We primarily focus on selling or really creating like print ready artwork with our platform, like taking a design that's been created on ChatGPT and actually getting it to the point where you can have it printed on a t-shirt or a transfer. That's like the primary goal of our platform.
Got it. Now we've got the mission in place. What's the name of your brand?
So you guys see, like, this is the whole point of the process is it's going to go through the whole process with me and ask me all of these questions. I respond to them. And then we just literally will have at the end a fully finished brand style guide that we can then edit and refine, go from as we need. So I'm going to go through this process today with you guys. If you guys want to follow along the whole process, it's probably going to be like 10 minutes. Make sure you stay tuned. I'll put some timestamps in the video if you guys want to skip ahead and you don't want to sit around for the whole interview, because I would really recommend that if you are watching this video and you're interested, go do it yourself. You don't have to have a paid account or anything to try this out. You can upload all of this stuff, go through the brand interview completely for free. So just try it out if you're at all interested. I really would recommend it. But let's see what we got for the rest of this interview. If you guys are interested, let's see how we get the DesignGen brand into our brand style guide here. This is the first time I've actually done the DesignGen brand with the new version that we've kind of released here. So I'm kind of going through this together here for the first time with you. Let's finish this up here, or if we still got a lot left. The name of our brand is DesignGen.
We've got the brand overview down. Great job. Now let's talk about your audience. Who do you see as your ideal customers?
I would say print shops primarily.
Got it. Print shops are your main focus. Let's dig a little deeper. What do these print shops value most? Or what are some big challenges they're facing right now?
They get a lot of AI artwork coming through their shop, and it's not easy to deal with AI artwork.
That makes sense. So they're having trouble handling AI generated artwork. What do you think these shops are looking for in a solution? What do they really value?
I would assume time savings would be the biggest thing that they value.
Understood. They value time savings as a top priority. Are there any other frustrations or pain points these shops run into with AI artwork?
I would say the customers not wanting to pay more to have their artwork fixed because they don't understand the process and they don't understand that ChatGPT artwork isn't print ready.
Now let's get into what you offer. What product or service does DesignGen provide to solve those challenges for your customers?
We offer a product called Image Studio, which allows people to use products like Screenshot to Design, the Vectorize, Remove Background, Upscale, and so much more.
Nice. So Image Studio gives them a toolkit, vectorizing, background removal, and upscaling. How does this help the print shops and their customers? What's the key benefit they get from using your platform?
It allows them to take ChatGPT artwork and turn it into a print ready result.
Let's explore the brand's background and what
So
sets
as
it
you guys
apart.
see here,
How
it's
did
going through
DesignGen
the
come
process.
about?
It's going
What's
through
the
all of
story
these
behind
different
starting it?
things and actually telling me all of the, like, kind of interviewing me through the whole gates, right? Like it has all of this activity down here. This is actually what the agent is doing in real time. Like you can see right now, we're going over the story and positioning. And right now it's just kind of keeping a little bit of notes and detailed track of everything that it's learning. It's cool, guys. I'm telling you. So right now it's saying, let's explore the brand's background and what sets it apart. How did DesignGen come about and what's the story behind starting it? Yeah, we were actually one of the first companies to ever offer like AI artwork for printing. When we launched it back in April of 2025, we were like the first company to offer any sort of AI generated artwork for t-shirt printing. So that kind of set the standard, and then we really wanted to enable this service and kind of open it up to other shops to enable them to offer the same kind of workflows and get the same benefits that we were experiencing ourselves.
You mentioned setting the standard early on. What would you say really makes DesignGen different from others who are doing similar things now?
I would say our continued focus on actually giving print shops what they need. Since we are a print shop at our core, we have developed this from like our need in particular. So we feel pretty well positioned from other competitors who perhaps don't say offer a printing service or actually know the ins and outs of what's required for a printing job to get the artwork from A to B.
Now, let's shape the brand's personality. If DesignGen were a person, how would you describe its personality in a few words?
I would say overly helpful and eager to accomplish your tasks.
Great. Now let's talk about the tone. When DesignGen communicates, what kind of tone or style do you want it to use? For example, is it casual, professional, playful, or something else?
Mm, I would probably say professional, playful, and authoritative if we can combine all of those somehow.
Let's move on to the visual side. What kind of visual style are you drawn to for DesignGen?
I would say a lot of like liquid glass and super modern styles. Like we really, I think, enjoy like Linear and Vercel and other SaaS type companies that have like a black glassy style. But then also like the liquid glass, kind of adding our own aesthetic to that.
That's a strong direction. Are there any colors or visual elements you definitely want to avoid?
I think like the pink purple AI gradients would be good to avoid.
Now let's talk about references. Are there any specific brands or images you've seen, besides Linear and Vercel, that capture the vibe you want for DesignGen? You can also point to any of the images you uploaded.
I do have the icon that I uploaded. Did you see that?
Got it. We've included that icon as a reference for your brand's logo identity. Is there another brand or visual reference that you want to add into the mix?
No, I think that I like those. Those sound pretty good. So right now you can see it's going through the final review process and it's doing a lot of different things for us right now. It's reviewing the draft, updating the brand, updating the mission, the audience, the personality traits, going through everything that we kind of just talked about and actually getting that all into a draft that we can use for our brand. So we're almost done here. It's just finishing everything up, putting the final touches on. We'll see what we get back here once it's all
It
finished
looks
up.
like we're running into a bit of a technical hiccup while saving the final details. Let me summarize all we've captured so far, and then we'll confirm each piece with you directly. Here's what we've got. 1. Brand overview. The brand name is DesignGen. It's an AI design platform focused on creating print-ready artwork from AI-generated designs, making it easy for print shops to transform digital concepts into final printable formats. 2. Audience. The ideal customers are print shops that value time savings and struggle with handling AI-generated artwork. They face challenges with customers who often don't understand that AI designs aren't print-ready and resist paying for corrections. 3. Offers. DesignGen offers Image Studio, a product that allows print shops to apply tools like vectorizing, background removal, upscaling, and more, transforming AI-generated designs into print-ready results. 4. Story and positioning. DesignGen was one of the first companies to offer AI-generated artwork for printing, launching in April 2025. Their key differentiator is their deep understanding of print shops' needs, rooted in their own experience as a print shop, giving them unique insight into the printing workflow. 5. Personality and voice. The
Yeah, I
person
would say that that does align with the vision for our brand.
We've confirmed your brand overview, audience, offers, story positioning,
There,
personality and voice,
there we
visual
go.
preferences, and references. Now let's finalize that last piece, the value proposition that sums up how DesignGen helps. We're running into a small technical glitch saving that, but let's confirm the phrasing you like. Does this sound right? DesignGen offers a product called Image Studio, which allows print shops to take AI-generated designs and apply tools like vectorizing, background removal, upscaling, and more, transforming them into print-ready results. Let me know if that captures it or if you want any tweaks.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm running into a technical snag saving that value proposition right now. Everything else is locked in and confirmed. You're all set with the overall strategy. You can apply that value proposition we talked about manually if needed, or we can revisit it later. Let me know if you want to move forward or have any final questions.
Just try and like I guess format the offers so that you can get it in the right way, I guess. Is it something because I don't have a typical offer like a t-shirt or something? Maybe we can just format it a different way.
It seems we're still hitting a wall with saving the offer section. The format of the offer itself is clear. It's not about having a physical product like a
Might be
t-shirt, but
something
rather the
on our
design
end.
transformation tools you're offering to print shops. I'll keep the formatting simple and try again with a slightly different wording. Let's see if we can get this locked in. It looks like we still can't save that final piece right now. The good news is we've captured everything else. Your brand.
All right, we'll save that and end it for now since it did say we had everything already locked in. So we have all of that stuff still captured from the actual interview itself. And this is what it had from the interview that we just went through. So it said our walkthrough is complete. The brand idea, it's a brand called DesignGen, an AI design platform focused on creating print-ready artwork, taking designs from AI-generated concepts to final printable formats. Exactly what we were talking about. The personality is overly helpful and eager to accomplish tasks. And it talked about the visual directions that we were talking about. All of this is exactly what we were going over. So I'm going to click build my brand style guide. But if you wanted to go back and review the interview, you can do that. Or you can even continue talking. I can maybe go back in there and get that offer section finished up once we have everything all figured out here. So let's see what we got. This is just giving you the opportunity to kind of go over everything and you can kind of make any changes that you want to. But this looks pretty good to me. It's got the colors that I was thinking about because these are from our logo that it looked at and pulled the information. Not too bad. It's got our logos that I did attach. Obviously not the best version of it since I did just screenshot it from the website up top there. But this looks good. All right, cool. So let's go up and get this saved. And when you are finishing up from the guided one, as I was saying, you can have the opportunity to throw your website in there, scan all of the different pages that you have and pull in all of that information as well to kind of just speed up the process of going through that brand interview. And then also any references, throw those in there. It's going to help you create better stuff that you're looking to actually achieve. The more references and the more kind of help that you can give it, the better that you're going to get as a result. So let's see if we do want to go ahead and add any changes. You can click the Ask AI button and that'll give you the opportunity to chat with that assistant again. Hey, can you make it so that we have a cool different font that matches what we have, or anything that you have change wise, use that Ask AI and it'll make the changes for you. But you can also then go up here and test this actual style guide. And that's going to give you the opportunity to go ahead and see what you're actually working with from the brand. Generate some designs and get started with your design with the brand and see what you're actually going to be generating with that brand. That's the whole thing that I was kind of saying with the ability to create multiple different brands. Play with it, experiment with the different ones and see what you like, what is generating the most consistent results for you. As I said in the intro of the video, I think Michaela was someone who really kind of took maybe 3 or 4 iterations of going through her brand before she got it to the point where she is now. And I'll put in some pictures of what she generates typically, but these are something where it is going to take some refinement and kind of just figuring out what it is that you want. But the nice thing about having the ability to include those references is you can just add those in there and it'll understand the references, the images, whatever it is that you give it, so that you can just include some images and say, I want it to look like this, good to go. So to try it out, let's go into the Creative Studio and let's generate some designs. Let's generate some stuff for social media that we can get posted and start here. And for this job, let's make sure that we have the right brand associated with that. So we have the new DesignGen brand that I just created. Michaela just said in the chat, I've changed a few things about mine and it's so easy to make a few changes along the way. That's a great point. If you do have any changes that you want to make, hop back into the brand studio and then open your brand up. And then like I was showing you guys at the end of your interview, all of this is editable. So you can go in here, add some different things, change some things, change the colors, add some different colors, upload new logos, new fonts, whatever, guys. All of this is completely customizable and it changes as you need it. So if you want something different for today, make a little bit of a change. If you want a new brand for the fall season, make a DesignGen fall version and go through the process that way. Super easy and super easy to make changes. All right, so what should we do for our first test? Let's open up plan mode, and I'm going to say, we'll also turn on the extended planning. If you are on the DesignGen Pro plan, you get access to extended planning, which is a major unlock for Creative Studio. If you don't have an idea, but you're like, I need to create some videos for my social media, what am I going to create? I got to create some stories, whatever it is. You just say, I need to create some stories. And then the more you use it, the more you start working with it, it'll learn what you like, how you work, and be able to make some really detailed recommendations and actually be able to pull up stuff that is directly related to your business, your brand, and your company. I'm telling you guys, the extended planning has surprised me so much with the like crazy things that it's been able to pull out. How did you remember that? I told you that like a month ago, bro. Get out of here with that? And I'm telling you, it's insane. So let's see what we got. This is a new brand though, so it's not going to have any of the memories associated with my old brand. That's also a good part and a good thing to kind of mention. All of the brands that you see on here have memories associated with what you're using, how you're creating, what you like to create, and those all get saved to your brands so that when you're working with them, DesignGen sees, oh, Michaela's working with the AMS brand. She should know that we're going to be using the new purple and pink colors that she has in her brand. Whatever it is, those are all saved to the actual brand itself. So with that said, we're kind of starting from scratch with this new brand that I just created. And let's see what we can get into today. I want to create all right, so I'm going to see about getting the release notes so that I can give it a little bit more information. That looks pretty good. And then the other nice thing about this, so what you guys just saw me do here, when I got started, I said I want to create an Instagram carousel and story posts for some new features that we have on the platform. I'm actually going to change that. So for this one, I went into our release notes that we have for our app and just copied the Vector Studio. So this is what we're going to create for this individual carousel. But this is like where you would just go to, maybe you have like a Google Docs or some stuff from your website, like a product listing, description, anything like that. Or if you have just some content from like maybe you do YouTube or like a TikTok, an Instagram, a YouTube short, anything like that. If you can get like the transcript, throw that transcript in there, and that'll be more information, the better. I'm telling you, just feed the AI as much information as you can to get the better, more detailed results. So I went and grabbed all of those release notes and pasted that in there. And I'm also going to copy these images and I'm just going to paste those in there as well. Another nice thing, you can just paste the images right from your keyboard. So if you have them copied, Control V, Control C, easy peasy. I don't know if I need all those images actually. Maybe I'll just do these two. Do I have any other better ones? No, I didn't include any others. That'll be all right. So I'll send that. That should be enough information to work with. See what that starts us. What's going on, Donald? Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, the memories, that's like one of the big things for me. Not having to repeat yourself. I felt like I was having to repeat myself so much when I would just like create simple things. I'd be like, no, I have a business. I sell transfers. I'm here in Houston. We offer pickup. We offer this. We offer that. And it just got annoying. So it just was really nice to be able to kind of have everything already like memorized and not having to repeat myself, honestly. But let's see what we got back here. Okay. Great launch material. Both screenshots are strong proof shots. The first layers. So it actually saw the images that I attached here. And it has now gone ahead, looked at that, and given me recommendations on an Instagram carousel. So this is now going to recommend, it wrote up this plan right here as well, so that we can get started on that. But it wrote up this like 6-slide Instagram carousel that we can use to generate the actual images to post for our Instagram social media. So this is so helpful for promoting your products, your services, your features, whatever it is. Obviously, we're doing this for DesignGen, but think about how you could use this for your t-shirts. If you're doing a new fall drop, a new fall design, a new fall t-shirt, crew neck, sweater, whatever it is, think about how you can use this to promote all of that good apparel, all of that good design. And the other part that we're kind of not even going to be able to really show you with this brand, maybe we'll do it in a second with the later AMS one, it can pull in actual products from like the actual apparel manufacturer suppliers catalogs and use the images from those like suppliers to generate your images in your carousels. This is really meta, I feel like, but we're hopefully you guys are following along. When you do go ahead and actually like say, hey, I want to do this shirt or this design on a Comfort Colors t-shirt, and I think it would look really good if we did this on the Yam color shirt. It'll then go and pull the actual Comfort Color 1717 shirt, grab the Yam color, and use that shirt to generate the image of your design on it so that the slide in the carousel perfectly matches what you have in your product itself, so that one, the customer feels like they're getting exactly what they see and it doesn't feel deceptive or anything like that. But two, it just makes it so much easier. Not having to like, okay, so I gotta go get that image from my website. All right, paste that in. Oh wait, that's not the right image. So now I gotta go find it. Like, it just does it for you. AI is supposed to be helpful at the end of the day. We're not supposed to be doing the work for us, for it. It's supposed to be doing the work for us. So with all of that said, we have a couple of different things that we need to kind of review before we actually get started here. So it's saying it's planning a 6-feature carousel for Instagram. It's going to generate them in the 4:5 aspect ratio. And the hook for the first slide, the thing that we're going to use to kind of capture the user's attention when they're just scrolling on Instagram, the first slide needs to be pretty good to get them to like stop and actually scroll through it all. So that's going to be a pretty important slide. We need to hook the viewer and get them to like look through the rest of the pages that we have in the Instagram carousel. So for that, it's saying the vectors you can actually edit without leaving is going to be the hook. And I think that's pretty good, if I'm being honest. Second is going to be an attached screenshot of the layers and the node editing. That sounds good. All right. I like the one-click export and the instant re-export. That's also super good. And then it's also going to do the stories. So like I was saying, I asked for the carousels and the stories. So it's going to generate our carousel and the story for us here in this one go. And it's got the references. All right, cool. So the only thing that we need to do is decide the hook style if we want to go for the feature tour or the before and after contrast. I think the before and after contrast would be the best. That always sells, because when you can see like blurry pixelated edges and then nice smooth edges, that sells. Confirm the final copy per slide, confirm the post date in caption. Okay, so it was also saying there was 2 open questions. Should slide 1 use the raster versus vector before and after as the hook? And then should we include the DesignGen logo as the CTA? So I just answered both of those questions, and now we'll let it make the refinements. And then after this, it'll update the plan and we'll be able to get started generating all of these different assets from just this like 2-message back and forth. I'm excited. My favorite was when I was doing my design of the day and I accidentally said that I was creating a design, creating a post for day 10, and Creative Studio said, I think you meant to say day 9, and it was actually correct. So a little bit of that's crazy. Michaela just said that she was working in Creative Studio. She said that she needed a post for day 10 of her like daily designs that she's doing for the month of August. And in that post, she was like, Creative Studio actually told me, I think we're on day 9. We never did a day 9, and the last thing that we did was day 8. And it actually turned out to be correct. So Creative Studio has your back, man. Those memories, I'm telling you, it's super helpful being able to not repeat yourself, being able to just like have it all there for you, man. I'm telling you, so good. So good. Thanks for sharing that. All right, locked in. Here's your caption. So we got that too. We'll be able to use that. And the plan is complete and ready to run. Let's do it. All right. So when you are ready, you can hit the start creating from this plan, and that's going to get us everything that we need all created, all ready to go, so that all we need to do then is just sit back and watch the images get generated. And when you are on the Pro plan for DesignGen, you have the ability to actually generate up to 10 images simultaneously concurrently. So you can generate this. I think we're going to be able to do this whole brief because I didn't see how many stories that it wanted to do, but I think it said like 4 stories. So if it, look, my hands are off the keyboard. I'm not touching anything. And I think it said 4 stories. So we should be able to get all 10 of those images created right here in one go at the same time. And again, another thing, since we are on the Pro tier, we get the actual Pro Art Director on all of our different designs, all of the different shots. And this is something that kind of takes things to the next level, man. I think if Michaela can hop in the chat and back me up on this, she's had probably the most experience out of any user on the platform, but she's really been taking this to the next level with the Pro Art Direction. And if you do sign up, even on the even on the free tier, you get access to 15 Pro Art Directions for your first time. So 15 of the first things that you generate as even a free member on DesignGen will use the Pro Art Direction to take things to the next level. But I'm telling you guys, it's still good even without that. So don't feel like it's a necessity, but it definitely does take things up a notch. All right, first image coming back, second image coming back. These look so good, guys. These look so good. All right, just one more left. Oh my goodness. So this is exactly what I was talking about, guys. This is literally exactly what I was talking about. On the left, you have the blurry pixelated edges. And then on the right, we have those nice smooth curves, the perfect dots, everything with the node editing showing with perfect text, none of that garble AI mess. And there's a lot of text there. There's a lot of like small text. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more. Look at that, guys. Come on. Show me an AI artwork generator that can generate this much text like perfectly. Come on, dude. Oh my gosh, that's insane. This is exactly what I was talking about. Having this image as the hook, for me, I think that this is pretty scroll stopping. I think it's a good one. And I think that it's going to do the job that we're looking to do, which is promoting Vector Studio in DesignGen. I love it, guys. I love it. So up here at the top, you can switch between just looking at that one image, looking at all of the images in the batch. So what do we have here? Is this image 6? Or is this the hook? No, it can't be the hook. Oh, this is the feedback and the call to action. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, there we go. We were zoomed in. Let's see if we can look at the first one. So we have the hook, and then we're going into that one there, which is the node editing. I think that this is a really good one because it, man, how the heck did it do that? Like, as we can see here, it was able to, I didn't give it the image from the screenshot that I attached. Does it have that? Maybe it does. Oh, okay, it does. So I was initially thinking that it didn't have the dots on the image and it was able to actually interpret where the dots go on the lines perfectly, but it did. So that was a little bit, it was included in the image, but all of that really to say though, these look fire. What else? And this is all with the new brand too. We got to keep that in mind. This is the new brand that we just created with our brand interview. So these are the first time that we're actually seeing the results of that brand and how it works, how the styles are going to look. I feel like it is a little muted, to be honest. Like, it's not over the top crazy, but I like it. That's the thing. I feel like a lot of times when you create an image in ChatGPT, it's just got, so it's an AI artwork if you've ever seen one. And that's the nice thing about creating the stuff in DesignGen, creating your designs, creating your stuff for social media. You may not even get people knowing that this is a social, like an AI generated graphic. There's perfect text. There's none of that AI garbly goop. Even on this one, guys, come on, look at that. Perfect throughout. Really impressive stuff, guys. It impresses me, and I made the freaking thing. So if you guys are interested in trying it out, there is no better time to do so. Right now, all of these features that I'm showing you are currently out. They're in beta on the beta version of DesignGen. And if you guys are interested in signing up, you can sign up completely for free. You don't even need a paid account. Let me see if I can get to the right pricing page. You can sign up completely for free though and get limited access to try everything out, see if it works for you, see if it's something that even, do you like AI? Is AI going to be something that kind of fits into your business? I think that it needs to be honest. Like, come on, guys, you see where the ball is going. We've got to get on that and just try it out. Community tier, completely for free, limited usage, of course, but you're going to be able to try everything and see how it works. If you're looking to subscribe, we have the hobbyist tier and an annual plan. You can get that for $29 per month. The creator tier is probably the best deal that you can get on the annual plan. And then if you are looking to get some really extended usage, you're going hard, you're doing stuff that maybe you're in a situation like us, the pro tier is going to literally pay for itself. If you have customers coming into your shop with AI artwork, the vectorized, the screenshot to design, tools literally made for that, you will get your value back in no time on the pro tier, depending on the volume that you're working with. So those are the annual options. Also the monthly options, if you are interested, there is no limit to, like, there is no contract, I'm trying to say, for the annual or the monthly. You can do the month to month, or you can do the annual, year to year. No long-term contracts, none of that garbage. But all of this to say, guys, some crazy stuff that you can pull off. Come on. This is a crazy design that I have no idea how you would actually go about creating this if you didn't use AI. This would be a really big pain to create in Photoshop or Illustrator manually. Like, I get it, guys. I think that there is going to be the discussion to be had for graphic designers and when to still use them. But as these tools continue to get better and better, I think, I don't know, I think you would just be dumb to at least not try them to see how they fit into your workflow, to see, at least just keep track of them. Just keep tabs. How's it doing? Maybe every couple months, because this stuff is moving quickly. But every couple months, check in. Is this something that works for me? Oh, no, still has that weird thing. Still doing that garbly goop with the text. Anything like that, just keep tabs on it, because if you're somebody who likes staying ahead of the trends, who likes at least staying up with them, like I said, guys, you know where the ball is going. And this stuff is not slowing down. It's only getting better. I love it. I love all of these, man. I'm going to use them. I'm going to post them, and I'm actually going to use them. So now let's get started with the stories. And while that's getting that started, I'm going to download these. And when you are downloading them, again, trying to make it as easy for you as possible. If you're on a phone, you can do them as a zip file, but I don't know how Android works. You can do a zip file on iPhone, or you can just download them individually, like as individual images. You can also choose by the aspect ratio, although that's not that helpful currently. It'll be helpful in a second. Let's do it. All right, cool. So it changed all of the settings for us. It also changed it from that 6 slide carousel to now we're working with the 9x16 stories. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's start spinning those up. Get those bad boys generating here. And now, like it did before with the carousel, the Pro Art Director is going to take everything that we were just going over and kind of just make a better image at the end of the day. It's going to take all of the references, all of like the prompts, everything that you're looking for, and make it into something better, is the best way that I can kind of describe it. It really does make a difference though, like a huge, huge difference. And that's available for anybody who is on the Pro tier. All of your generations that you do in Creative Studio on the Pro tier, get that included. And if you are just signing up, even on the free tier, you get that 15 of your first generations completely for free. So try it out and see how it works for you. The difference is like pretty significant. I don't want to say it's night and day. It's very close though to night and day. Thanks, Donald. I appreciate it. So you have a print shop and you code as well. That is my band, man. That's the deal I got going on. I also have a partner though. Couldn't do it without her. She also is a gigantic help with all of this. Could not do it without my partner, Mick. You can check her channel out too if you guys ever wanted to. She does your turb. You guys want to check out Michaela's channel at AMS Transfers on YouTube. She's been vlogging. She does her own videos and so much more, guys. So get subscribed if you guys want to see my better half kind of doing her side of the business. But pop it back in. We got all of those stories generated here. And again, I think these are a little basic, but they look good. That's the thing that I'm happy with. Like there's nothing that's like shouting out to me that these are AI generated. It doesn't have that like pink purpley thing. I did say not to do that. But like, you know what I'm saying? There's definitely a look to Chat GPT images, to just AI images in general. And I can definitely say that these don't have that look, but they don't have like, they're not the, like, come on, bro, they're a little basic. But this is a perfect opportunity. I can go into my brand studio and say, this looks a little basic. Is there anything? Let's do it. Let's go in there. Pop back into the dashboard. Grab the DesignGen brand, Ask AI. So what I just told you guys, sent that right back to the AI, and we'll see what we can get back as a change. Bro, it doesn't hold back. It's like, doesn't hold back. The issue is less about the palette and more about the art direction. DesignGen is currently has the functional ingredients, but not enough distinct visual rules. Like it's not. No one said it's gonna be nice. I'm just kidding. It'll be nice. Um, all right. It just said it gave it a flare, and then I got the saved just now. So did it actually do that? Yeah, it did. And it changed our font too. I do need a different logo. Gotta get the DesignGen logo. I thought I had it on the computer. Oh, I do. Nice. All right, let's get that uploaded. I can delete that. All right, cool. So I got that logo uploaded, and then it also did look at the logo. So it kind of knows what the logo is itself. And that just allows Creative Studio to understand the like the logos, the brands, all of that stuff that you have included with each of the references, the assets on your brand, so that it can know when to include them in those, like in the Instagram carousel that I just did. If it knows that this is my logo, or it knows that I included a picture of me in the print shop like this, it can then know, oh, okay, Alex is doing a thumbnail for his YouTube video. Let's get that picture that he has of him in his print shop, and let's include that in the reference image. That's literally included in DesignGen. It does that. So that's what I was saying with the reference images. Add them in there. If you have stuff that you like, if you have like pictures, stuff from your brand, stuff from your business, pictures of your business outside. I literally have, let me see. We can pull up the AMS brand. Like for mine, I've got a bunch of different stuff in there. I've got the I've got the picture of the upload section on our gang sheet builder. I've got the templatizer stuff like for creating designs on our website, gang sheets, the picture of me in the print shop like I was talking about, picture of uploading the designs, more gang sheets, reviews, the picture of the lockers outside. Like this is how I literally use it, man. This is not like this is the advice that I take myself. This is the prescription and the medicine that I take myself. So I'm telling it from my own experience. So getting back over to the DesignGen one. Wait, what the heck? There we go. That was a little weird. Yeah, I think that'll be good though. So got that saved. Now we can hop back over into Creative Studio. And then when we do open up a new session, we should have all of those memories saved. All right, this time I wanted to show you guys, like, you don't have to keep on repeating yourself. So I just said, can we continue where we left off? This is a new session. There's none of that history. This is a new session. Can we continue where we left off with the Vector Studio stuff? I want to create some stuff that I can use for my YouTube posts. YouTube is different than like Instagram. Instagram likes 4x5s. YouTube really likes 1x1s. So we like can't use the same pictures that we just got from Instagram perfectly on YouTube. All that said, you just super easily can say what I just did. It pulled up the Vector Studio launch direction, pulled it forward, and adapted it to the YouTube community post. So good, dude. Now, one thing that it didn't do that I do want it to is make it a carousel. I hate spelling that word. I hate spelling that word. Heck yeah, Donald, let's go, man. Appreciate the support. Could not tell you how much it means to Mick and I. Really do appreciate it. Okay, cool. Converted it to a 3-post. No, wait. Absolutely, I've converted the 3-post concept into a 5-slide square carousel. Cool. Let's see what each of the different slides are. If you do have any like changes you want to make, this is the slides and it's in the creative brief right here. So you can go through each of the different slides and kind of change the different things down here. Again, completely editable. You can edit it yourself, or you can just say, tell the AI to edit it for you. You can also include reference images to each of the different slides so that the reference image would only be included with that specific slide. Again, you can do it yourself, or you can tell the AI to do it for you. But I do want to have some images. Hopefully we can get that image included here. And there we go. Oh man, but it got rid of the carousel. Where's the carousel? My apologies. I had mapped out the full sequence and strategy, but only did a single image. All right, so it was able to restore them. If it is goofy, just be like, hey, where are those? What happened? It'll fix itself. But there we go. Everything looks good. Let's get started on these. It has the reference images attached, I assume. Okay, cool. Let's do it, bro. Let's get it. Start all 4 of those up. These are going to be the 1:1 aspect ratios. We already have the ones for Instagram and our Instagram stories. So once we get this all done, we'll have everything that we need to post a full social media campaign to all of the different social media platforms. And like, how long have we been doing this? An hour. So it's literally been an hour, and I have gone from nothing to a complete, ready to go brand style guide a full Instagram carousel ready to post, a full Instagram story carousel ready to post, and in maybe about 30 seconds here, we'll have a full YouTube community post ready to get posted here. At least let's hope so. Let's see what we get back. Yeah, guys, once we finish up here, we're going to kind of switch gears. We got a bunch of hoodies, crew necks, and sweaters that we have to get pressed for a campaign store order. We opened up a campaign store in like late or middle July, and they have been going nuts the past like couple days. All of the students, I guess, are gearing up to get back to school, so their store has been lighting up with orders, and we got to get those processed and fulfilled. Okay, these are looking way better, bro. These look way better. Dude, these look so good. Oh man, I like these a lot. Okay, I really like the style that it's kind of going with. This is a unique style. To be quite honest, I have not seen this generated or done before on DesignGen. I'm pretty hyped right now. Let's see, let's go through all of them. So here we go. Let's switch to the all session. Dude, I like this, man. I really like this style. I think I might keep this as my style going forward because I really like it. Bro, so good. There's a little bit of an issue. A little bit of an issue. We'll go over how to fix that in a second. Bro, this is so good. Bro, I love it. I love it. Let's fix that issue though. So it was this one here. It said your logo here. It didn't include it. What the heck? So I'm going to click the little like kind of recycle button right there, and it asks what would we like changed. Use my logo. Oh, is that it? I knew it, bro. Darn it. Doing a little bit of a hack here, guys. Bear with me. A little bit of a trickaroo. There we go. Okay. Got the logo attached. Let's regenerate that one. And that'll include the reference logo with that rather than the your logo here. And I just realized that my camera went down. Let me grab another battery. All right, we back. Still waiting on that regeneration though. So you didn't miss much. There we go. You see that? It just automatically threw it in there for us. And then if we did want that old one, perhaps it's still there. We don't have to get rid of it, but it's right there for us. So yes, definitely going to want to keep that. Beautiful. That's what we want to see, guys. Let's download that. Did I download the, I don't think I did. I got to go back and get that. Never downloaded the Instagram stuff. Wait, I thought I did. No, I didn't. Here we go. And I don't think you guys can see this because it's not the browser. But yeah, you're going to have to take my word for that. So I got the files from the zip file and I have them opened up. What if I just drop them in like that? There we go. So they're on my computer. These are the actual images. Now I can get these posted to YouTube and they're ready to go. So good, guys. So good. So I think Michaela brought up a good point in that one of those would be a really good one for a video. So let me show you guys that real quick here. Pop back over into the Instagram stuff. I'm between these two for which one we should do as the video. Let me know in the chat which one you guys think. I think this one could be cool because we could do like an animated, or maybe this one would be cool because we could animate the cursor. I think I might do this one. But this one will look good. We'll try this. All right, so if you guys missed that, I have the image generated here that you guys saw. This is the one that I was going to use for my Instagram carousel. And when you hover over it, you have an option to generate the video. And when you click video, that's going to use that image as the original source frame. And then you can opt to include any of these other ones that you may want to as well. So you can have like a before, a middle, and an end. Whatever you want, include them, check them, skip them if you want. It's all up to you. But then over here on the right side, we have 4 different options for what we want to do for our creative direction. We can choose animate, which is going to basically just animate it into like a nice motion style graphic where things are moving, but it's not too different. And then reel is going to be where it actually kind of makes it into a photorealistic option. So if you have something where it's like a person wearing a t-shirt with a mock-up, you have like a mock-up created and you want them to like walk through the coffee store or whatever it is, that would be a good way to use the real version. And then ad is really good for creating user generated content styles where it's like a person holding up the camera talking about whatever it is that you want them to talk about. And you can create all of these different things just by clicking the different options, even doing a custom one too. So if neither of those 3 kind of fit what you're looking to do, you can do a completely custom way and a completely custom creative direction. Super helpful. But the animate is my go-to. I really like the animate, and we have some big changes coming to the whole generate video settings here in DesignGen in the next couple days. So make sure you guys get subscribed. Make sure you stay tuned. Some big changes coming here soon. All right, so I'm going to do the animate, like I said, and then for the actual model, there's a couple different options: light, fusion, operator, cinelight, and cinematic. For this one, I don't know if we need anything more than the light version. I think that would be pretty good. We'll do 10 seconds and we'll do 480p because I don't really need it and I don't want to waste my DesignGen credits. Maybe I will include this one though. No, we'll just do that one. All right, we'll click generate video. We'll get that guy started here. And that's going to now take the video, the image, everything that we were talking about, the prompt, and get that video animated and generated for us. So it's going to come back here. The video does take a little bit, so give it some time. Videos, maybe you're looking at like 5 minutes plus. So we'll have to check in with that. I think we'll be back with that in a second. But while that's going, I do need to get this while I'm here, download that batch. And then I also need to get my stories after that finishes up here. But let me know in the chat, guys, if you have anything, any questions, anything that you guys want to see more of. Try and get those taken care of for you. All right, got the carousel. Now I just need to get my stories. That's how we do it. Oh, cool. All right, we got the video already done. That was actually a lot quicker than I was expecting. But let's see what we got here. Fingers crossed.
From pixels to paths, editable ones. Introducing Vector Studio. Edit nodes with precision. Refine your layers and export.
It was the light version, okay? It was the light version. Maybe we'll try Fusion. We'll try it again. We'll try it again with Fusion because that one wasn't the greatest. Let's be fair. But that is it's nice to be able to get those videos when you need them as like an animated style. All of the different options are there, and light obviously is going to be the cheapest one, the fastest one, and you may have some results that aren't the greatest, like the one you just saw, but that's where the kind of cheapness does come in. And it is useful for, I would say, designs that don't have the most text, because video is still a tough cookie to crack when it comes to making perfect text. The Fusion model is really, really close, but it does still have occurrences where still get the garbly goop. And man, we are rolling today. We are flying. Got this one done too. This is going to be done with the Fusion model, a little bit different than the light one. So look at this, guys. Way better. Way better. Way, way, way better. So I only did a 6-second generation on that. I probably should have done a little bit longer, but that is way better. That's usable, man. That's completely usable. That's sick. And that came back in like a minute, dude. Not even a minute. That's sweet. Can you guys hear that? Is there sound coming to that? I can't hear it. I don't have a headphone on. A little bit. I mean, some useful sound, honestly. There's not any like voiceover or anything like that to get in the way. So useful. Let's download that for sure, for sure. All right, got that downloaded. So you guys can see that. That's sick, dude. I'm not happy I only did a 6-second generation on that. I should have done a longer one. But that just shows the power, guys. So powerful. I've only been live for an hour and 15 minutes, and in that time, I've generated a full brand library that I can use going forward for all of my stuff that is associated with this brand. And it's gonna all look exactly the same in the same style and format that matches my branding, my company, my business, and it's going to have the same mission and goals without me having to repeat it over and over again. I was able to generate a full Instagram carousel, 6 different slides with a perfectly tuned hook, as well as 6 stories to go along with that, so I can pair it with my Instagram carousel post. To go along with everything though, cherry on top, we did a YouTube community post carousel, 4 different 1x1 images, and guys, so good. I think we have a little imposter on our DesignGen session. I think Michaela is in the back. She wanted to see what this one would look like as a video. So I think she just started that up. That is also a really big thing about using DesignGen for your work. If you have employees or you have staff that all need to be using your DesignGen account, the Pro tier is going to be the best. Like I was saying, if you have a print shop and you have artwork that's getting submitted every day from ChatGPT, your customers are flooding it in, your guys need screenshot to design and vectorize. There is no better way that we have found in our shop, at least, to actually get some really high quality, ready to print SVGs, and that customers are ultimately happy with at the end of the day. And then that's like the main product. That's the main focus that we built DesignGen around. Everything that I've just been showing you with the creative studio, the branding, all that stuff, that's the extra sauce on top. Let's see what this video looks like. Bro, what model was this? Bro, the videos are good, guys. The videos are good, and they are only about to get way better because we got some big stuff coming in the pipeline for the videos specifically. That was the Fusion model. I can tell that was a good model. But yeah, guys, I think that this is really impressive. All of this stuff has been able to get done in an hour and 20 minutes, less than, because I've been talking to you guys and we've been doing all of this together. But I hope that this shows some of the power. It's incredible. It really is. If you guys are looking to sign up though, you can sign up completely for free. Don't even need a credit card to get started. But if you are looking to sign up for one of our paid tiers, you're committed, you're subscribed, you're like, okay, I see the value. These are the ones that we have available on the annual plan. And you can also do a month to month without any commitment. You can literally just subscribe for a month, get the stuff that you need done, and you can cancel. No worries. But all of this to say, the pro tier, if you do own a print shop, is going to be the best suit for you. That's the one that we use here in our shop. And there is not a way that we could do our business at this current moment without DesignGen. Like seriously, the amount of AI artwork that we see coming through just our shop, and we're a pretty relatively small shop, I can't even imagine what the big guys are going through. So all of this to say, if you're looking to kind of stay ahead of the trends, you're looking to get on board with AI and generate some AI art, try DesignGen.com. And if you want to get started on the beta, see the stuff that you saw me generating today and do it yourself. The beta is at beta.trydesigngen.com. I hope that this video has been helpful, guys. Let me know what you guys want to see more from me on the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What do we think, guys? Was that a good one? Any of you guys who were able to catch the live, you guys got a little bit of a preview for what's going to be coming on the DesignGen YouTube channel in a second here. So let me stop the recording on that, and then we got real work to do now. Now we got to get all those shirts printed. Let's start up on the heat press. All right, guys. So everything that you see, let me switch the cameras. All of these that you can see in this big pile are the designs that we need to get printed onto those crew neck hoodies. So for each of these different designs, they have the little QR codes that we're going to scan on the computer. And then once we scan this, it'll tell us what garment it actually has to go to. Go into the pile, find the garment, and get the design applied. And then these are going to, well, it depends, because the school or the student for this school, they have the option to choose if they want to get it shipped to them directly and they have to pay for the shipping, or the school can have it where we send all of the orders like bulk to the school themselves so that they can then distribute them and have the students come and pick it up. So most of the orders are that. Most of them are going to be handed out or sent directly to the school, and then they're going to hand them out themselves. So they already are sorted, so I just got to get them in their individual piles again. I think I have a better camera I can put you guys on. Still won't be able to see me though. Not too bad. All right. Like I was saying, we got all of the hoodies already tagged with their individual tags. So we know which hoodies we have in the system, and then we have the packing slips associated with them. So the first step that we typically do, is the computer on? All right, this one is a left chest and a full back, and it's LDDU. LDDU. all the way at the bottom. All right, so I got my designs. There we go. We're looking at for the heat press. Flip again, bro. All right, at 250 on the heat press right now. So I could show you guys a little bit of what we got going on right now. So this one, for this order, it's just one youth medium. So this is a left chest and a back. And since it is the medium, a little bit of a smaller back design, got them taped, ready to go. Everything in the system is matched, ready to start. All I need is the heat press coming up to temperature. So as you guys may have saw, and you'll see me do here with all of the other ones, first step we do is scan the packing slip. That brings up the order so that we can see what's actually on the screen, what needs to be processed. So right now I'm looking at the t-shirt, or the hoodie, I should say, and it shows the left chest, shows the back, everything that I need. And then the other thing that I said we had already done, put these little stickers on the actual hoodies themselves. So these are a way that we can know which order or which garment goes with what order. Like this medium black youth zip up hoodie, we knew went with this LDDU order. So that means that no other order can come and take this one, and then we'll end up short with this one when it comes due. All of that to say, just the checks that we have built into the system allow us to do just that. And that's the whole goal, trying to eliminate waste, make things as efficient as possible. Because with these campaign store orders, they're not the most profitable thing. So if we screw one up, that messes up our profit for like 2 orders. If we have to buy another zip up, for example, like those freaking zip ups are expensive. If we have to buy another one of these, that's going to cost probably the profit that we would make on like 2 orders. So these things in particular, they kind of suck to press. You'll see what I have to do. So I am going to use these heat press pillows, throw it in there because these are the zip up ones. So I don't want that zipper to get pressed onto, like for the design to press on the zipper, because that's going to make it so that the zipper kind of has an imprint in the design itself. So I put that little pillow inside of the hoodie itself. Can you guys even see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. So I put that in the hoodie, and now that's going to act as a little bit of a cushion and give it so that the design is interfacing directly with the pillow rather than the zipper. So I need to also make sure that my pressure is adjusted not only for the hoodie, but also because we're doing it with the pillow inside. And I just came up to temperature too. So we're gonna do our first press here with the pillow in there and the back print ready to go. Oh, gotta adjust that pressure. All right, let's give it a second press. I think I still need to go lower pressure. Fan. All right, so that's my back print done. I'm gonna take the pillow outside or out of the hoodie. And now I gotta do this left chest still. This left chest hasn't been applied at all. It's still loose. So for this one, I'm gonna position it halfway onto the heat press, just like you guys see me doing here. And I'm gonna unzip it a little bit and then take this 4x4 heat press cushion. Yeah, you guys can see this. Throw it in there underneath so that I can get this up as high as I can because of these pockets, man. The pockets on the zip up hoodies right here make it so that this is a little bit of a higher print area than the actual design itself up here on the left chest, which means that I have to put that cushion in there to make it so that it hits the heat press and gets that heat and pressure. And once that comes up, that's going to be printing done. And that order is going to be good to go. Take my pillow out. So now I come back over to the system and I got to get the labels because we just switched over from using the 4x6 labels that we typically use for shipping to now using 4x2. Save a little bit of money on the labels. Michaela, if you're watching, do you know if we have another like label holder? Do you know if we have another label holder?
We have two.
Both of them are being used, yeah. Yeah, I thought we had a white one. No, white and black, yeah. Yeah. I need you to print the other way. Not fun, guys. I do not like ever dealing with these label things. It's better, but it's still not what I want. All right, and then now once it's done, throw that packing slip in there. And then since this is going to the school, we don't bag it up. We just put it all in one big box. There we go. On to the next one. One, 09. There we go, all the way at the bottom. That's the zip up hoodie that I need. This is going to be the same one that I just did. It's the left chest and the full back, but this is the adult version. So let me grab this one while I got it here. And I got this one now. This one is going to be a different design. So I get to show you guys that one. God, it had to be that one. This one looks really good, especially on this color that the school chose. They had the option to choose a couple of different colors for the garments, and I think this one looks good. You guys can see that. So yeah, they had the school themselves had options to choose what colors they wanted to offer the students, and then the students got to choose what color they wanted. So we got a bunch of different ones. Probably should have thrown this in there because the pressure was not high enough. Let's throw it back on. Instant peel film. Excuse me, sir. Looks good. And I tape that stick. Appreciate it, Don. Thanks for sticking around. That's gonna do it for this order. Is this a pickup? It is. $721K. Okay, got it. I got a like an industrial QR code scanner. It is sweet. If you need to scan QR codes quickly, I can drop the link because this one is sweet and it works really reliably. I was using a webcam before, and if you are using a webcam, this is gonna blow your socks off. Hopefully you guys can see like how fast it is for me, but it's really nice. So nice having a reliable QR code scanner. Rats. Just took it out today. Man, if you guys missed my video that I did yesterday on YouTube, this thing right here was like the main thing that I talked about, the Teflon sheet cover for the heat press. Man, game changer, guys. Game changer. Check out that video if you want to see and learn more about it. Oh, see, I almost screwed this one up. This is actually a UPS one. So that means that I gotta get this boxed up. It's a good thing that the system didn't let me though. Got some storms in Houston, man. I bought smaller poly mailers. This one is also a ship order. Oh, man. think this will be the last one I do with you guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Drop them in the chat. Now's the time. Still got a bunch more to do. I just see some emails piling up in my inbox that I got to get responded to. So I'm going to let you guys go after we get this one done. Let me know if there's anything I can answer for you guys in the chat, though. Before we officially do close this out, it's been a solid stream, though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Chilling, doing the DesignGen stuff earlier. I still got to upload that video to my Google Drive, though. Should have done that a little earlier. This is a shipping one too, K726. K7Z6. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Oopsie daisy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you guys enjoyed it, though, let me know anything that you guys want to see me do more of here live on the channel. And don't forget to get subscribed to the DesignGen YouTube channel if you want to see the video that we rolled at the beginning of this stream in its final form, finished, uploaded to the channel so that you can watch it as a VOD. But that's going to do it for today, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you who hung in there, stood with me today during the live, asked some questions, supported in the chat. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to get out of here. Got to get back to work and finish up the day. I'll see you guys, I hope later this week, maybe even tomorrow. Let me know what you guys want to see more of. But for now, going to end it here. Thanks for tuning in.